what'd you do, Blue?
Well, we put the 33 on my bike finally, and I'm fucking stoked.
It looks good. Fuck yeah, dude! Yeah! This is the only filming that we've done this entire time for this entire thing. But we just rebuilt Blue's motor, brand new cylinders, brand new pistons, lapped the valves, wrist pins, new wrist pin bushings in the rods, cleaned everything, cleaned up the carb, did a bunch of stuff, broke a valve keeper, got another one from Burrito Rick in San Francisco. Thank you, Burrito Rick. You're probably not watching this, but we're in the process of putting all the new oil into the motor, and we're about to start it for the first time with a fresh rebuild. So here it is. Is there compression?
Way more than last time. I was there to stand on it. Like, this was not possible last time.
Yeah, right. I feel like that's...
Ready?
I think so.
Good feel. Good call. We have a pet rock now.
Keep going. Nothing in there yet. Timing.
Went.
It went.
Sure did.
Yeah, that's the timing.
Still delayed too much.
It's so weird because I put it.
It never kicked.
Well, it ran.
Fucking goes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Damn. It only took 25 kicks.
Better wake it up.
Gotta wake up.
I'm a little tired, you know.
Shouldn't be. It sounds like the front cylinder is like pretty noisy.
There's some kind of
Like something.
You guys did push rods.
Yeah, I might have to check them again just to make sure. God damn. I think it's just all the compression.
It sounds like you cammed it out.
Really think it's just compression.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of it.
It is smoky Davidson though, huh?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Mazimoto. We've been very busy. Every day has been extremely busy. I haven't been able to film much because we've just been going at it non-stop every single day. So just to fill you guys in what's going on, we did a top end on Blue's bike. Brand new cylinders, brand new pistons. Did a valve job, just lapped the valves and installed everything back in. One of the things that happened was on the front cylinder, one of the valve keepers broke when I was putting it all back together. So we had to kind of search around, and I contacted Max Schaff, and thank you, Max, but unfortunately he didn't have the exact one that we needed. Thank you for looking anyway. And then we ended up going to Burrito Rick's house in San Francisco, and he had the one that we needed. So replaced that, and when we were putting it back together, one of the studs broke. So I went ahead and got it out, thankfully, and installed this bolt. So it's all back together and it starts first kick, which is amazing. But one of the things that was happening was the oil pump was leaking quite a bit of oil. So I don't have the oil pump with me here because Mike took it over to California Choppers so he can buy a new one. But basically what was happening was the gasket that we got was for a stock oil pump, and this one's an S&S, so it didn't cover that hole right there. And that hole was just spewing oil straight up. So I'm gonna go ahead and Mike's grabbing all the gaskets and stuff for it right now. Once he gets back, I'm gonna install the oil pump back on, and this bike should be ready to go. So we also threw on a 33.4 with the hamburger drum, and then I went ahead and did a few things to my bike this entire time. There's been a lot of stuff that I've been needing to do to this bike, and one of the things that I noticed I might have shown you guys was one of the bolts that holds the drum on had broken, and it completely stripped out the drum itself. And then also I installed a new air cleaner, made a whole bracket and everything for it, aluminum bracket. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Aluminum bracket. And then another cool thing that we did on this bike was I ended up putting this Imperial primary cover on the bike because the other primary cover was hitting the clutch hub, or the clutch hub was hitting the other primary. I also converted it to foot clutch. So here's the Prism foot clutch setup, and I had to extend the clutch arm on the Baker transmission, and then I had to make this shifter setup here. So I went ahead and just cut the stock shifter, welded this bar that I made onto it, and yeah, it looks pretty good. So I've been riding it around foot clutch a few days now, and it feels amazing. I really, really like it. So I'm excited to ride this around foot clutch. Feels good. So a few things I have left to do on this bike is I gotta fix the headlight. The headlight keeps blowing out, so I'm either gonna replace the headlight or see if I can find a bulb for it. I also need to figure out some I also need to figure out some adjusters, some axle adjusters, so I'm gonna make those today. But it's looking like it's getting there. It's almost ready to go. So today I'm just gonna be buttoning up those last few things, do the axle adjusters, headlight on my bike, and then do the oil pump on Blue's bike, and retorque the heads and everything. So we're getting close. This trip is gonna be a long one. We're doing about 1,200 miles. Unfortunately, like I said, I wasn't able to film everything on Blue's bike. I did end up, if you see here, I welded the exhaust port because this was all broken. And somebody had put a helicoil in, but the helicoil had broken out. So it was just a big hole where the exhaust bolt should have been. So I welded that all up, re-tapped it, and now it fits and works great. So yeah, we've got a lot, not a lot, but we've got a good amount of work still left to do before we can rip these around. So yeah, I'm gonna try and film as much as I can today. Probably won't film too much, and then yeah, this video will be going up by Thursday. And by then, when you guys are watching this video, we'll be on the road down to Born Free. So if you're going to Born Free and you see us, stop us and say hi. We'd love to say hi to you. All right, Blue, one day until the trip. Tell me what's going on.
The transmission main shaft is really loose. If you want to go around, I can show you. So it was making a bunch of grinding noises when we were riding yesterday, and we found this.
That's not good.
And I'm not a scientist, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but I know that ain't right. So we're gonna pull the transmission.
Wait, you're not a scientist?
I'm not. Turns out.
Shit.
Yeah, I took the test and everything, and they told me not a scientist.
The scientist?
The scientist.
Wow.
So
this trans is blown.
the fourth gear bearing, I think, is blown.
Makes sense.
Which isn't the end of the world. I mean, we can
when you drained it yesterday, it was full of gunk, right?
And there's more of it right here.
So we're not really sure the story of this motor and trans, but they were both pretty trashed, honestly.
They were. It seems like someone rode the shit out of this bike, which is cool. And then it was just kind of sitting, and the motor was junk, transmission was junk, but we rebuilt the motor, basically did everything short of splitting the cases, right?
Yeah.
And the transmission we never opened up. It shifted fine, so it seemed okay, and it still shifts fine, but this isn't good. So I have a Kawpai sitting around that I've had for a while that's got Jim's internals and it's fresh rebuilt. So we're gonna try to make it work in here somehow. I'm hoping we can lift the oil bag enough to get clearance in here. And if not, Yama is gonna take this oil bag that he has, it's raw, and cut an inch out of it. Let's see. So that it will clear. So, last year all over again.
But this time we're not on the road doing this.
Yeah, this time I don't have a blown head gasket and blown piston rings in Pismo Beach. We're in the shop, which is nice.
Yeah.
And we already replaced all that stuff.
And we have a full day until we have to leave.
We don't have to leave till 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, so...
And it's, what time is it? 1:17. So we have plenty. We have a transmission. We need to do a couple little welds and glue it together, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
And I know that one's good, so I'll feel good. Like,
That one's brand new.
it's got brand new everything, and it's got like, it's nice. I didn't want to run the ratchet top because they're like cooler or whatever, but it's got like a knuckle kicker cover, and like, it says Jim's right here, so I think it has Jim's internals. It's hard to see. I made it all greasy.
I can't see it.
I'm just making it more greasy. But, I mean, whatever. It's not a cool guy contest. It's a can I do 1,000 miles and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Safely contest. So,
Right.
we're gonna do that.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna pull this transmission out. I called out of work today so that for this exact issue, in case something happened.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you have everything for the Kawpai, right?
bearing
The
carrier.
shifter, the bearing carrier.
I hate the shifter. I hate it.
Oh yeah, it's that ugly one, huh?
This fucking, I mean, it's like 6 cycles. I would love this shit, but
Yep.
I mean, maybe we can like dress it up and like make it cool, like performance cool. It's bad though. Huh?
It's pretty bad, yeah. I mean, we could always cut, if we have time, we could always cut this whole section out and just make our own.
Or we can just be like beggars can't be choosers, and I'll have a functional transmission.
I think functional transmission is better than having a cool shifter setup,
I
yeah.
guess you don't have a cool shifter either. So.
Whoa! Shots fired.
I mean, you don't really.
What was that, dude? What was that?
Shifter at all.
I don't have what, dude?
A shifter.
I do.
It's a pole.
It
Or a
is.
number 2 pencil.
It's a number 2 pencil. Well, beggars can't be choosers, as they say. As you just said.
We'll see. That's not that bad looking.
It's pretty ugly.
It's pretty fuzzy. It doesn't even want to go on.
Doesn't even want to go on, dude. What's going on? I'm confused. All right, we'll update you guys as we do this. Wish us luck. The next time you see this bike, it'll be in a, probably not the next time, but the next video. Hopefully it'll be going down the road. Mike, do you want to update the people?
Sure. Come on over to my mess. My chaotic mess.
Our frenzy.
So I got a little oil leak coming out of here. We're gonna put in fresh push rods and seals for the covers. Coming out of that one and that one.
Push
Just do
rod
another
covers.
adjustment. I lost a bolt on my trans plate.
Oh no.
So I'm retorquing everything on the trans, then I'm gonna be retorquing the heads. Again, this is the day before.
And you still have to ride down to...
Yeah, well, that's not the end of the world. If I have to ride this thing low, I will. But the idea was Nick was gonna lend me 2-inch over caps so that this could have like a little more clearance on its kickstand, because it kind of scrapes on the left side right now. But yeah, this stuff has to get done. That doesn't have to be done necessarily.
Yeah.
So I'm just prioritizing.
Nice.
Last minute shit though.
Yep. I mean, we'll get there. But it's looking good. It rides good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, ride's good, and it doesn't break that great, but I think I've cracked the code to why that is.
Do you still need to go over to get?
I might go get a new piston, but now that I got that unseized, I'm gonna see if that caliper works.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I got a new master cylinder yesterday because that started leaking randomly. But it fires up. First kick.
Last minute shit, you know.
All the lights work now. The light wire started to scrape, so I just brought it out from under the fender.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basic shit.
Basic shit, and I just have to do a clutch adjustment because after putting the clutch back together, it's super grabby and it wants to do wheelies.
I feel like you have the least problems out of everybody right now. The bike wants to do wheelies.
I mean, this has been a year in the making.
Yeah. Got a head start.
I got a year and a half head start, so
This
just getting
was
there.
a frame like what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Just in the driveway.
Yep.
The old secret driveway build.
Wow, that was good times. I wasn't there, but I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to hold you, but it is what it is now.
We're here.
I have another transmission.
You know what? We're still here.
Dude, I'm still here.
We're still here.
Shout out Isaac.
What happens if this is like our last video and we're not here anymore? It's like a memorial.
What if we die after this
I
video?
was gonna say that, but yeah.
Like, what if we die on the way to Born Free?
Yeah, like
Dude,
all of
I had
us
a
just
dream
get taken
about
out.
that.
You had a dream that we died on the way to Born Free?
Basically,
I had a
like,
dream I got hit on the way home. Like, all jokes aside.
I've kind of been having the similar dreams on the way down, though.
basically like the end of Easy Rider. The guy just turns around, pulls out a shotgun. But instead of one, it's like all three of us.
Fuck.
One shot.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Well, praying that that does not happen. Our bikes don't let us down. And we get there and back, no problems. Yeah?
Yeah,
Good vibes?
good vibes.
All right, good vibes only. We'll keep you updated.
Okay, ready?
Update.
Update day, dude. Alright, so Fortnite just dropped this. No, I'm just kidding. I watch a lot of Fortnite videos for those on.
Let Blue know if you want him to start a YouTube channel of him reviewing Fortnite games. So
Okay,
the trans
so-
is out.
Trans is out. Oh, bag's out. This guy's going back in. A little stuck. Ow.
Looks like it needs to go forward. Just pull it back out. Pull it back out and move it. This is not the way you do this. For everybody that's watching out there, don't do it like
Okay,
this.
let's start over.
The amount of people that commented on you hammering in that rotor, the advanced rotor,
Oh.
that was so funny. We were like, please don't hammer that. Why is it so tight on there?
They always are.
Really?
Yeah. At least in my experience, but probably not. Correct me, YouTube.
It's on the bottom side. Yes. Fits. If it fits, it ships.
This is true. So it fits.
Please, I got kids to feed. I mean, it'll work. It'll work. We're just gonna have to put a longer hose on that. And that one will work. And that one will. Yep, it'll work. We just need to space it out.
Well, that's a fucking relief, huh?
It's relief. It's gonna work, people.
And there's room
It's gonna
for
work.
adjustment back there a little bit too. Yama update.
Weekend update. I'm making the clutch arm. So we have a clutch. Made some oil tank mounts. Blue installed the trans. It's a pretty ugly oil tank mount setup, and the battery will sit right in here. It just kind of comes down and bolts in. And I left some room for cardboard and stuff. And then a really terrible mount up front. This is just to get us through the trip. Once we get back, we'll clean it all up. Do it over.
It'll work for the trip. It'll hold. It'll do all the things. Meantime, brushy transmission's in. All good to go. Make the clutch arm. Put some oil in it. Be on the road.
How goes it?
Okay, well, everything's back together. Put the oil tank up. Made some custom mounts. Crusty custom. New shit. Cow pie.
Is in. The clutch lever is extended. Everything's on. Chain is extra loose.
Just like I like it.
So, do you want to put your seat on so you can sit on it?
Quick seat mount.
Well, it works.
Works.
It works good enough, right?
Shifts.
Shifts.
No weird noises.
No weird noises, no crunchiness.
It's in place.
All right.
It's running lean, huh?
Is that what you think?
The gas it to keep it alive. More gas because
How much gas is in there?
a lot.
Okay. Well. Oh my God.
Holy
That was-
moly.
How many hours do you think that was? That was like 7-8 hours of. What time is it even?
It's like almost 9.
9 hours of non-stop getting this ready to go. Yesterday it was running great. Today it's running great.
Again.
Again, fresh oil, fresh trans fluid, fresh transmission, new shifter, new battery tray.
Remounted the oil bag.
Yep.
It's alright, you can do it if you try hard enough.
Yeah, it's a lot. So we're gonna get ready for the rest of the trip.
We leave in 12 hours.
We leave in 12 hours. And I personally haven't packed. I've only ridden my bike a handful of times. You've only ridden your bike a handful of times. Mike just rode his bike down to San Jose.
My eyes are like bloodshot right now.
Yeah, he just rode down to San Jose and back, and his bike made it great. So,
Carb is like this close to coming off. There's no support bracket, so I'm gonna make one right now.
Do you need one?
I need a custom one.
Oh,
It's got to be short, unless you got one of those.
maybe. But we're gonna pack our tools, gather our stuff, gather ourselves.
Get out of here.
Maybe get out of here soon. Ish.
Yeah, I still got time.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching. If you see us at Born Free, stop by, say hi. We'll be walking around. Only Saturday though. We're only gonna be there Saturday. But let us know. Stop by. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I'm tired. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, take care.
Try to get the boot shots on the